time for a Hero Club exclusive. Here's one for the Ocean Group dub for Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yes, for Frieza. I played Frieza in that.
Yeah, you actually did do the voice for Frieza. And no joke, my friends have actually been trying to look for a lot of videos regarding the Ocean Group dub of DBZ Kai. Nobody's been able to find videos of a lot of the voice actors for the show, including your Frieza. So if you remember how to do Frieza, can you?
Of course I can. That guy. Do you know how many times I came out of session tasting blood in my mouth from my throat because Frieza was constantly yelling and evolving and changing, and he would always start off with like taunting. He's like, Super Saiyan, I will destroy you. And then he would grow and he would change, or he would be destroyed and he would come back as like a new incarnation and get bigger. And I'm like, and when I first started, I thought, I'm going to start him really big and like screamy. And I wish I wouldn't have done that because I started really big and screaming. They're like, okay, now he's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger for about 12 times. And I'm like, what? So, I was like, but I already taste blood. He just got bigger and meaner.
I remember a thing from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which I highly recommend. That shit is freaking hilarious. Especially a bit where they did the whole Namek and Frieza saga stuff. And I haven't watched DBZ Abridged fully myself. I need to binge it at some point because I got nothing else to do. I remember a video from a friend of mine where it had a clip of Frieza going to Piccolo. So, Namekian, what do you think of my third form? And Piccolo responds, I think Ridley Scott's going to sue somebody. What are you talking about? And then there's an edit of Frieza opening his mouth, and then a mini version of his head starts popping out because third form Frieza looks like a xenomorph.
Hilarious. Nice alien reference.
Yeah.
Hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, and but Frieza was a very cool character, and I have not been able to find a lot of stuff. So if anybody can find any Frieza clips out there in this big, wide, crazy, wacky world that we're in, I would love to get some of that from my reel because I can't find hardly any of Frieza. And considering that I tore my larynx to shreds over that character, I would like to have something to show for it at the end.
Yeah, I even found a video that showed every voice actor for Frieza, including the Japanese one, and that was like right after I looked at the Lost Media Wiki that showed you as the voice of Frieza. I was like, no Lee Tockar? Seriously?
Yeah. There's nothing for me. I can't find it. I don't know why, but
yeah, I don't know why. But I think it's either the Ocean Group or Funimation just wants to bury that dub. I don't know why.
I don't know why either because it was a really good cast, but I know that they had a lot of problems with releasing information. The Ocean Group did. It was like I couldn't talk about it for so long. When I found out that I got the Frieza character, they said, okay, well, you signed the non-disclosure agreement. You're not allowed to talk about this until we say so. And I waited like 2 years before I was allowed to even tell anybody. And I kept phoning like once every 6 months going, can I tell people yet? Can I tell people yet? Even when it was on the air. And they said, well, we just want to hold off for a little bit because the cast was great. Everybody was great. And a lot of the original cast, like, Brian Drummond was in it. There's so many, like Kirby Morrow, who's sadly passed on now. He was in it. Like, all these characters. All these characters that I had been like my cartoon family, and we migrate from cartoon to cartoon together, and I just couldn't see. It was some legal issue that they had at Ocean, and I'm not sure what it was, but I love all the people at Ocean. I got along great with all the directors there, and it was such a blast. It was so painful to do Frieza because it hurt my throat. But yeah, if anybody could find any, I would love it. I would love to have a copy of that.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted? ? This
has been a Hero Club exclusive.